DojoMasters SE01 Summer Split. We are up here with the finals between Blaze Esports and eSamurai Elite. Both the teams have shown marvelous performances in the previous matches. A best of 5. We are here with map number 1. Both coming out towards B side. eSamurai Elite will be trying to go towards B side, but we have Marcel who will be getting the first peak onto whatever. Lightning trying to get a peak, and he will eventually get Rossi here. Bomb getting planted, 4 versus 4. A retake coming from Blaze Esports here into pistol round in the first round of the first map. Midgales looking to a seat. He will not be spotting anyone right now. We'll be hearing one player towards construction, and Marcel will be able to get one down. Ralph will be able to get iron in the meantime. Defaulter getting the kill onto Super Kid. Doubling it up with the kill. Kara trying to get another one. And it's all about Defaulter on 1 versus 2. He needs to play this time really well. We'll be getting the first kill onto Ralph, and then another one on the Marcel. A 4K coming up from Defaulter, grabbing the round in the favor of eSamurai Elite. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting into round number 2. You are watching eSamurai Games presents DojoMasters SE01 Summer Split, the finals. The most anticipated match between Blaze Esports and eSamurai Elite, sponsored by AORUS and Gigabyte. Getting into round number 2. A force spike coming up from Blaze Esports. 3 pistols, 1 scout, 1 MP9. 2 players will be going towards second med. We are Megals giving the half-full flash. Iron will be going towards banana, while Lightning will be spotting any player trying to pick towards mid. Will be spotting one with the scout, and will be following Iron towards banana. 3 players. Healer is going up. Will do a little bit of damage here. Raf riding towards B, having the information that players are coming, but as we have seen, eSamurai Elite does not like to commit as this soon into a round. 1 minute on the clock right now. Rossi delaying the push a little bit, and Raf looking at anyone trying to go on top of sandbags here. We're smoking again, will be delaying the push, and eSamurai Elite here will be holding their positions, will be trying to get any degree of whatever, who will be lurking around apps and trying to gather information, will not be committing anywhere. While the other players of eSamurai Elite will be going towards banana, and Marcel here will be getting the first kill onto Defaulter. Rossi and doubling it up on the Megals. Amazing stuff by Rossi, but will be taken down finally by Lightning Fast, making it a 2 versus 2. Kara and Super Kid. And the best remaining. Kara will be spotting 1, will be trying to get him down, but will not be getting those shots. Will be trying his best. Super Kid on the other hand will be getting whatever all down to Lightning here. Getting 1 versus 2 done. Will be really difficult. Will be getting Kara successfully, and it's a 1 versus 1 now. Lightning will be spotting the last player and will be getting the clean kill onto him, getting a 1 versus 2 in his favor, and a 4K coming up from him, getting another point for eSamurai Elite. We get into round number 3. Blaze Esports in a pistol buy for this round. We'll be getting to a full by next one. Rossi getting a double kill on the side. B side was capable of holding, but there was much more they needed to do to get the round in their favor. We get into round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Lightning will be supporting 1 player. Rossi will be taken down. And there are more players here. Lightning getting the second kill on the Marcel and get the third, and he will be eventually getting it. Kara will be taken down by Lightning. In the meantime, Mink is getting a knife on the ref. What is going on? Super Kid being the only one alive, only one hope. 4 Blazes for this round will be getting killed on Lightning. Falling back with him acting. While all the 3 players of eSamurai Elite will choose A side. Super Kid a really tough retake if he wants to do it. We'll be clearing out a lot of angles here. We'll be trying to peek and gather information. We'll not be getting any information, however. No kid, no armor. All he can do is save the acting for the next round. I'll try to get some exits. We'll be hearing footsteps here. We'll be trying to get the players. Will be hearing footsteps too. Saf will be trying to get the kills down, but Megills will be getting the kill instead, getting another round for eSamurai Elite. A buy round comes up from Blaze Esports. And we get into round number 4. Five AKs coming out from eSamurai Elite. And we have 2 uppers from Blaze Esports side, Kara and Marcel, while the other 3 players will be with M4s. 3 players taking control of second mid here. Kara, any time now he will be getting the shot, but will be missing the first one. Smokes up towards Arch. Super Kid will be holding position. eSamurai Elite getting the position towards A shot. We have Raf and Kara towards the A side. Raf looking at anyone coming to try to come through the smoke towards Apps. Kara will be going aggressive here, will be trying to gather anyone coming from boiler. And Kara getting the first kill on the defaulter. Amazing shot by him. But he needs to do more here. We'll be going back towards A side. Marcel will be looking towards this position from Arch. We'll be trying to get any peek possible. Smokes coming out from eSamurai Elite towards Arch, and we have Super Kid getting the 2K on a Megills and lighting a clean play by Super Kid, making things much more difficult for Iron and whatever the only remaining players from eSamurai Elite for this round. Whatever on the other hand will be getting the kill on the Kara, making it a 2 vs 4. Dash comes up from whatever. He does have information that one player might be towards that area, but Super Kid getting a clean 3K on the round, getting the first round in favor of Blaze Esports. And eSamurai Elite. Money not really good for eSamurai Elite. They will be up with 1 Mac 10. 2 Macs actually, 3 AKs. And we have the double off setup coming up from Blaze Esports as always. Kara and Marcel will be the uppers for the team. Marcel towards B, Kara towards A. We have 3 players going towards apartments. Megills solo will be trying to gather information. We'll be hearing 1 player shooting from Arch. Smokes coming up. Not a good one though. And will be aligning, getting the 1 and the 2 kill on Raf and Kara. Super Kid is here at Arch position. Will be going forward. Will be spotting 1 player to his side. Will not be aggressing right now. And indeed, I'm not getting the kill on Lightning, but Defaulter is here to get the trade off, and Marcel will be getting the kill on Defaulter, making it the 2 vs 3. Marcel towards apartments and Super Kid towards shot. Will be clearing out the angles here. Super Kid will not be spotting anyone and will be getting the first kill, and Marcel will be missing the shot onto the player, and Fed will be trying to get the shot onto the player and he will be eventually getting it, but Megills will be following him and getting the kill onto Marcel, driving the round in favor of eSamurai Elite and getting us to round number 6, ladies and gentlemen. I am coming off with the op and still the double upside up still holds from Blaze Esports, and that will be really good for Blaze Esports. Kara getting the first kill on the Megills. But Marcel here getting tagged down, 10 points of health. Will still be peeking towards Banana. Whatever. Taking the app's control as usual, two players towards mid will be trying to gather any information they can. We're trying to spot anyone here. Lightning fast will be flashed, and I am trying to peek towards Arch. Will not be spotting anyone till now. Defaulter will be meeting up with whatever to get this execute happen. Smoke's coming up from Plays Esports. Lightning fast almost getting killed here, but no one will be peeking, and Kara will be here to get a double kill on whatever was be up with 100% health still. And Superkid is here to get the kill on the Lightning. Kara going really aggressive. Will not be spotting anyone till now. It all depends on the Defaulter and Iron towards B, and Defaulter getting the first kill on Kara. 30 seconds on the clock. Not much time left. They have to do execution towards B as soon as possible. They have two smokes here, which will be easy for them. 20 seconds on the clock now. Defaulter. But they have to hurry up. But Marcel will be here to make things really difficult for eSamurai Elite. Getting Defaulter in a 1 versus 4. We're making it a 1 versus 3. But two players are towards B's side. Defaulter will be getting one player. Marcel will be taken down with a nade. But Rossi is here to take care of things from Plays Esports. Will be getting a kill on the Defaulter and grabbing the round in their favor. Getting into round number 7. eSamurai Elite. Money, not really good here for this round. They will be coming up with 2 CZs, 1 Magnus, 1 Deagle, 1 Khalid, whereas we see Blaze Esports with 2 rifles, 1 MP9, and 2 offs coming up. And what it says it's gonna be a rush towards B via kill. With Marshall getting the first kill, Rossi getting the kill on the kills, but Lightning will be getting the trade. But Marcel getting the second one. And we have a rotator already coming, 2 rotators actually from CT, and will be getting Defaulter down Superkid. Amazing stuff there from Marcel, getting the 2K on the round. And getting us to round number 8. Those didn't work out for eSamurai Elite, and now they're really down into the economy. And will be forced to buy just pistols this round. 4 players going to a second mid. Well, Lightning will be looking towards mid through gutter. And what a nade storm coming out from Blaze Esports. Raph getting the first kill on the Megdus. Kara getting the kill on the whatever. Lightning getting the kill on the Superkid in the meantime. But Kara will be here to get the swift 3K onto Defaulter and Lightning. A clean round coming up from Blaze Esports, equalizing the score between Blaze Esports and eSamurai Elite. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching eSamurai Games presents DojoMasters Season 1 Summer Split, the finals between Blaze Esports and eSamurai Elite, brought to you by AORUS GIGABYTE. Three players going and taking control of Banana. Lightning fast will be really close to the other end. Rossi, knowing a player might be coming, Lightning fast will be getting down to 64 points of wealth. Kara, as we have seen him doing those nade stacks the earlier round, being really an advantage for Blaze Esports. 4 players towards Banana from eSamurai Elite. Defaulter getting the half-full flash. McGills and Lightning will be clearing out angles here. Will not be spotting anyone till now. And we have whatever. Trying to gather any information he can. In the meantime, Marcel will be here to get the first kill on the Defaulter. Falling back into side. And getting the smoke out. Delaying the rush just by a little bit. Only 40 seconds on the clock though. They have to hurry up if they want to go and rotate towards A. Whatever, having for a position here, the players of eSamurai Elite will be going towards mid. Smoke comes up. And Lightning will be clearing out angles, being the air defender he is, will not be spotting anyone till now, will be taken down the ramp. Will be here and waiting. At pit, but next is around him. What's this? It's a 2 versus 2 now. But both players down to really low points of health. Like you're still having half HP around, but whatever. Just 7 points of health. Virus, Marcel, and Rossi. But whatever, will be able to get the kill the Rossi. But what do we see here from Marcel? A triple coming up at 1 versus 2. Really well executed. Getting 2 kills with a pay to 50. Really crucial kills right there. And driving the round in favor of Blaze Esports. And getting us to round number 10. Three Tech Knights, 1 CZ, 1 Deagle. Along with armor for this round from eSamurai Elite. They will be going really fast towards the apps and taking control. Blaze Esports on the other hand will be smoking out the entrance, delaying stuff. They will be waiting here for any push coming out from Blaze Esports, but no, they will be delaying more and more with those smokes of them. Whatever. Try to look for any push coming up from B, and Raph here will be getting the first kill onto Lightning fast, falling back. And Super Kid here will be getting the kill onto 1, not 2, trying to get the 3, but Kara will be here to get the kill on the decoder. Instead, Meg is going to his side as fast as possible, but will be taken down by Raph. And the round goes to Blaze Esports. Another clean round by them. eSamurai lead on a bye. One up coming up from eSamurai lead. 4 AKs. 2 up and 3 imports coming up from Blaze Esports. Half full flash coming up, and Lightning will be here looking for any push coming from Banana, coming from B side. Girls will be jump spotting the appears. Med will not be spotting anyone. Marcel getting another entry. Will be getting the first kill of the round. Will be trying. Players of eSamurai Elite will be trying to nade him up, but no, he will be alive. Well, at 67 points of health, will be falling back. Rossi here on the other hand will be playing really close here. 4 versus 5 for team eSamurai Elite. Flash comes up. And trying to spot anyone coming from a shot. They will get our first step of 1 player towards Arch. 30 seconds on the clock, they need to do something right now. The execution, not much time left. Corner will be straight through the smoke. And that will deal a lot of damage here. Blaze Esports was playing it really well. Will be delaying stuff much more with the morning towards apartments. And here we have Rossi, who will be taking down further, whatever getting to Rossi. But we have Super Kid who will be getting clean 2K. Only 10 seconds was remaining. Nothing eSamurai Elite could do. Grabbing another round in favor of Blaze Esports, ladies and gentlemen. We get into round number 12. eSamurai Elite. AKs being bought by them for this round, that is. But Unity is not really in their favor, not that many. 3 players getting control of second med. Megils looking towards any pick coming from mid, will be trying to go fast here. Will be slowed down by the Molly coming out from Blaze Esports. With the flash, they will be going to a shot and will be spotting one player. Not spotting one player, will be getting the sound of one player towards Arch. And will be falling off towards B. With Iron will be here. Really close to us. Half will not be spotting anyone till now. Will be clearing out angles here. Sandbags. No one there, and Lightning just as fast as possible. Will be taken down by Rossi here. Will be trying to get the second kill, and he will be getting the kill on the McGill's. Superkid getting the kill on the Iron. Rossi tripling it up. Amazing stuff by him. Getting the kill on a default group. Making things very difficult for eSamurai Elite. Whatever being the last person alive will be taken down by Marcel, grabbing another round in favor of Blaze Esports and getting us a run of 13. He's going to be down the drain for eSamurai Elite. They will be up against with pistols. 4 Eagles coming up with armor. But they have to get the pistols. They don't have money for this round. Marcel getting the first kill on the Lightning. The aggression from Lightning not really paying off for eSamurai Elite for this match. And Marcel getting the team all together. Kara getting the peak on the whatever. Marcel spotting one. Another player will be falling back. But Marcel will be taken down by Iron. A 2 versus 4, but you have to go through the smoke. Iron getting the orb. This can make things easier for eSamurai Elite. Yes, in Iron. The marvelous tasks with the orb. Who is trying to spot anyone coming backstab, but no one will be till now. The bomb is dropped though. Bomb is dropped, not in the position, but we have Raph, who will be going really sneaky peeky here towards backstab. Not going any more forward. Rossi here will be getting the first kill on the McGills. Iron still looking for anyone going towards backstab. Coming from backstab, and it will not be enough for Iron to get the shot. He will be missing it, and Raph on the other hand will be getting the kill on the Iron, getting the round in favor of Blaze Esports. Round number 14. Byron comes up from both the teams here. The off Blaze Esports really working out for them. Kara and Marcel. Whether they got eSamurai Elite is trying to go towards A or B, it doesn't matter. Marcel is here to get a pick, but for this round, it's gonna be kind of a aggression towards Banana, but we're going forward. With Marcel here towards B side, who will be looking at any rush coming up from the smoke. Whatever having the control of apartments as always. Marcel will be taken down to 82 points of health with the nade. Will fall down, and he has to fall back, and we have a peek coming out from whatever, but will be getting traded out by Kara. Superkid will be getting taken down by Megas in the meantime, getting it to a 3 versus 4. Stuff looking good for eSamurai Elite for this round, but Kara getting the 2K. He is always getting those kills, getting those crucial kills into a round. In the first half, into the last half, it doesn't matter. You can take it down though. Before the Iron, the only place left Iron will be towards Library. It might be very easy. We'll be spotting one more player. We'll be trying to flash him out and dying. And Iron getting real beastly here with 2K onto the place of Blaze Esports, making Kara the only player alive, giving away the sound, going to a split. We'll be trying to get players away from A side, but we'll be trying to get that kill on the defaulter, but not will be possible for Kara. eSamurai Elite getting this round, and Iron getting 2 crucial kills here from the rotators of Blaze Esports. Amazing stuff by him. and driving the round in their favor. We get into the last round of the first half, ladies and gentlemen, round number 15. Four AKs, one up coming up from eSamurai lead, two offs coming up from eSports as always. And Marcel will be really aggressive towards Banana here. Whatever, taking control of apartments. Before they're taking towards any push towards boiler room. Megills will be trying to spot anyone med. Kara will be going really aggressive here. Will be trying to get anyone coming from mid. In the meantime, Raph will take it out. Whatever, Lighty getting the kill onto Raph and Rossi and Marcel as well. Making things easier at B side. 14 eSamurai lead. And Iron in the meantime will be getting the kill as well. Lighting getting information on one kill will be falling back and not trying to trade him off here. Kara and Raph in a very difficult retake towards B side of Inferno. Raph trying to spot players will be flashed out, and it all depends on Raph. 1 versus 4 here coming up. Lightning will be here to get the kill instead. And all you can do is try for some exits. He will go and save the armor for next round. A clean round coming up from Blaze Esports. Rossi will be trying to spot, but Iron, most likely he will be able to save the armor for the next round successfully. Getting him the helmet at just $350 and getting us to round number 17. Iron will be getting on the scout here. 3 deals, 1 CZ coming up from eSamurai lead. They will be forcing up this round. 3 Mac 10s, 1 AK-47 coming from Blaze Esports, and Raph also on the Mac 10 here. Iron will be taken down to 76 points of health. Aggression coming up from Blaze Esports towards A apartments. They will be clearing out a lot of angles here, carting the damage quite a bit, down to 28 points of health here. Execution anytime coming up from Blaze Esports towards A side. Marcel still at T-base, trying to get any information, trying to get any picks coming up from eSamurai lead towards Banana from B side. They will be holding on for the flashes coming up from Marcel, and what's this? They will be going towards a shot, will not be getting the first pick. Whatever, on the other hand, will be getting Rossi down. Getting the second kill on the grab, but Marcel and Super Kid will be getting on whatever and Iron, but default getting the 2K and Super Kid. They get a 1 versus 1. What a round by Super Kid here. 2 players getting 2K from eSamurai lead, but that wasn't enough, making Super Kid in a 1 versus 1, and Superkid will be the player who will be getting the 3K. A 1 versus 1 getting in his favor, getting another round for Team Blaze Esports, and getting us to round number 18, ladies and gentlemen. All the pistols coming out from eSamurai. They anticipated what's coming up, the stack. They clearly knew it, and will be getting decided without any pressure. Superkid here, trying to gather any kill here. Coming up from eSamurai lead side, trying to go towards Banana, and here he will be getting the first bite, and will be here to get the kill on the Superkid, and will be able to grab the AK. And if they can save it, that's all they can do for this round. Whatever. Trying to get any kill coming from CT, and Defaulter towards the construction will be trying to spot anyone coming towards besides from Banana. For Iron to successfully save the AK for the next round, and we get into round number 18. Another point goes to Blaze Esports. Blaze Esports is killing it right now. eSamurai lead, they need to step up on the game. They are 6 points away from Blaze Esports, but Blaze Esports just 4 points away from winning this first map. Iron with the AWP and 4 rifles coming up from eSamurai lead, while Blaze Esports will be up with 5 AK-47s. Rossi taking control of the apartments here, along with Raf. Flashing towards Banana, will not be spotting anyone here. Smokes coming up from Blaze Esports side. Rossi will be swinging up. From Boiler will be spotting one player, not spotting, will be getting the sound of the fire, from the bullets coming up from one player. From eSamurai, Lightning on the other hand will be going and getting the kill on the Kara. Towards the bases, and will be spotting another player. He will be trying to get another peek here, but Superkid in the meantime will be getting the kill on this Defaulter. Lightning going towards A side. Although they have decided it will be a 4 versus 3 match. The 4 versus 4 will be 4 versus 3. Starting getting together on the Mars is getting another one on the Superkid. Amazing stuff there by Lightning. But Rossi will be there to take him down, making it a 2 versus 2. Raf and Rossi. Maybe one more kills here. Raf will get Iron Down in the meantime, all depending on med kills. And will be taken down by Rossi. Another clean round coming up from Blaze Esports right there, making things really difficult for eSamurai Elite. Round number 20 coming up. Megas will be trying to get the peak, really aggressive, but will be taken down by Gara. We have another player towards Banana, whatever, will be getting Rossi down. And will be. And Defaulter will be rotating towards B. With Lightning very close. And will be able to get one, not really, Raffles getting Lightning instead. And here comes AORUS towards B. From Blaze Esports, getting another kill on defaulter, making things real difficult. Iron and whatever, they can't do anything except saving the pistols. Kara getting another one onto whatever. Iron being the only one left from eSamurai east side. We're getting the AK though. That's all he can say for the next round, and that's all he can do for this one. Getting Blaze Esports to another point, getting them 14 points and 1 point away from match point. Stuff looking really bad for Team eSamurai Elite here. Successfully saving the AK for the next round. They will be getting a good buy here. Kara holding on to the op, and I'm being the opper from eSamurai Elite side. 4 AKs coming up from Blaze Esports. Aggression towards second mid coming up from Blaze Esports. Raf will be taking control of apartments, will be spotting one player through a balcony, and in the meantime will be taking down defaulter. Amazing stuff by him, will be just missing the player at balcony just by a little bit of timing. Trying to get him down, and Super Kid will be getting Iron down, making things much more easier for Blaze Esports. Whatever, on the other hand, will be getting the Masters, but Super Kid will be getting the trade out really quickly. Kills will be spotting one player through his apartments, but 2 versus 4 are really tough to retake. If eSamurai Games is even able to do this. And Rossi will get scared. My kills lighting into the first kill on Rossi, doubling it up on the kill with Raf, making it a 1 versus 2. But still, he needs to do much more than that. Going towards apartments. He does have a diffuse get though. We're going slowly to his balcony, trying to spot anyone without his spotting till now. We'll be trying to get the up, and well, that's it. He will be saving it for the next round, getting Blaze Esports to another point, and match point actually 15 points here for Blaze, while eSamurai Elite are down to 6.
Terrorists win.
Only 1 point away for Blaze Esports to win this first map in this best of 5 series, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching eSamurai Games presents DojoMasters SE01 Summer Split, sponsored by AORUS GIGABYTE. We're up live with the finals between Blaze Esports and eSamurai Elite. Map number 1, surely going in favor of Blaze Esports. They're really killing it right now. And eSamurai Elite will be here with 2 orbs, Iron and Lightning. Whatever will be going towards Mate will be pushing up. Rossi, will he be getting the information? Will he be anticipating it? We will hear many footsteps here and there. Will be trying to get one player down, and Super Kid will be getting whatever in the meantime. Marcel getting taken down by McGills, making it a 4 versus 4. McGills is really close. Waiting for the flash coming up from Lightning any moment now. But the Blaze Esports will be going and taking control towards mid and clearing out angles. Slowly will be spotting one player to Arch. Rossi will be trying to get him with smoking down Arch and will be passing through. Library smoke comes up. And we have one player towards mid. Defaulter will be getting 1 kill, but that's all he can get on the Super Kid. Iron here on the other hand is getting 1, not 1 but 2 here on the Rossi and Rav, making Kara the only player alive here. Wow, in his position though, but 1 versus 3 will be really difficult. He will be going to pass through the smoke, will be spotting 1 player, but will be giving away the sound. And his position eventually, 1 player coming really close to his shot. Kara going for the plant. 1 versus 3 coming out really tough for him, but we'll be getting the first kill, trying to get the second. We have Iron who will be coming from backside. Kara getting the kill, the Iron instead. What a skill from Kara! Getting a 1 versus 3 done really, really well here. Amazing stuff by him. 1 versus 3. pass. 4 players going towards B from eSamurai Elite. The sliding will be taken down by Kara, getting the first kill on Rossi after that. Making it a 4 versus 4 here. Whatever with 2 flashes, 1 kit. Well, so play these sports will be going towards long, clearing out all the angles here. We'll be hearing players rotating towards A side, but will they be going towards it? That's the main question here. Marcel will be here, giving out the first smoke and the falling flashes here. And Kara will be busting out any time on the players of eSamurai Elite, and Kara will be flashed here. And Kara getting the first kill, not really Kara. Raph will be getting the first kill on whatever and getting the kill on the Raph, but Kara will be here to get a kill on the Iron, making it a 1-2 versus 3. Defaulter and Mac kills. The only players remaining from eSamurai Elite will be up against the 3 players in 2 versus 3, making it a 1 versus 3 situation right now. Kara taking down Defaulter. In the meantime, Meggirl is the only player alive right now. Well, he's spotting 2 players having information of them, but it will be really difficult. Away from them, not really speaking anytime soon. McGills will try to get him down. And Super Kid will be getting the kill on McGills, getting the first round in favor of Lazy Esports, ladies and gentlemen. And getting us to round number 2. Force coming up from eSamurai Elite. Is to buy a Deagle, that is. Along with 1 CZ, 1 Scout. Two players taking control of Fountain here. 1 player to use Connector. And 1 player already took to use Party for any push coming up from eSamurai Elite side. Defaulter. And I am really aggressive towards long here. In long, that is. I will be trying to pick anyone coming from Playground. And Defaulter will be looking towards anyone coming towards WC, and with Super Kid getting 1, not 1, 2 here on the Lightning and Defaulter, and getting the first kill with the Scout, but will be chased upon by Rossi, getting the kill onto her and making it a 2 versus 4, whatever. I'll make this the only place remaining for this round. And Marcel already in the hunt for them towards B side. Whether the place will go towards A and plant the bomb. Marcel looking for any information here. We'll try to take him off. The map.
Bomb has been planted.
My kills will spotting Marcel anytime. We'll be getting him tagged down to 35 points of health, but the nade will not be doing much here. Pistol armor, will they be able to save for the next round? That's the question here. Marcel slowly and slowly getting towards, and he will be getting the kill on the McGills, making whatever with the Mac 10. We'll be hearing 1 player going out of Connector, will try to take him down, but Rossi on the other hand will be getting the kill instead, getting the second round into their favor, and getting us to round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching eSamurai Games presents DojoMasters Season 1 Summer Split. We're up here with the finals live. Map number 2, the Overpass, that is. Sponsored by AORUS GIGABYTE. A complete pistol round coming up from eSamurai Elite, just USPs. 1 player having a P250, but what they're gonna do with that? Lazy Esports and getting any stats towards it, they will be needing, and Kara here with the 3k and a 4k eventually from Lazy Esports side. Getting a clean round in favor of eSamurai Elite. That dissipation from Lazy Esports is actually really good. Net coming up at the start of the round. forcing them to push after the flash. But eSamurai Elite will not be able to get even one single kill here. Getting us in round number 4, we get Iron with the up, and 4 rifles coming up from eSamurai Elite, whereas 5 of Blaze Esports players will be up with the AKs. Lightning will be going really aggressive towards the mid. Whatever on the other hand will be taking down Rossi, Rap getting the kill on the mid kills. Whatever will be mauling down towards V shot. Super Kid in the meantime will be getting Lightning. The aggression coming out from Lightning not really working out for him. I am looking towards Connector, trying to get anyone coming from that side, but will not be getting any kill as of now. That is. Kara will slowly going to his Connector, and Iron will still be peeking. It's going to be a game of timing, and yes, Iron will be taking sound here. Kara will be getting the information. All depends on Defaulter and Iron. They're going to save it for this round. That's all they're going to do here. We have Marcel, who will be looking out for them though. Will be getting killed by Defaulter, but they will be chased down upon by other players as well. Superkid getting the first kill on the Iron. And Superkid getting the clean headshot. As well, getting another round in favor of Blaze Esports, ladies and gentlemen. Not really allowing eSamurai Elite to save their weapons for the next round, for this round that is. Getting us into round number 5. 3 deals coming up from eSamurai Elite, along with 2 flashes. Iron will be up with the scout, along with 4 deals for the rest of the players. Whereas all of the players from Blaze Esports will be up with rifles here, 1 AOG. A rush towards B shot comes up. Rossi will be spotting 1 player towards B side, and he will be falling back. Blaze was having B shot control. Double net coming to his barrel. Whatever will be taken down to just 80 points of health, not doing that much damage. Rossi will be going towards B shot, but Makers on the other hand will be getting Marcel. And Rossi will be going from Connector. Along with the players of Blaze Esports, Kara will be getting the first kill on the Lightning. Amazing stuff by him. Will spotting 1 more player here. And will be eventually getting the kill on the Iron. And Defaulter already rotated towards A side. He has to do wonders here if he wants to get this round in their favor. Will be holding his position through a truck. And Rossi will still be holding and holding for any push coming up from eSamurai Elite side, along with Kara towards WC end. Superkid coming up with the bomb and will be here smoking off. Raf on the other hand will be getting the clean kill onto you, whatever, making Defaulter and McGill's the only players alive right now. Vegas will be able to get a 1 kill, trying to get the second, will be getting a second, but will be taken down by Superkid. Defaulter trying to get a kill, but McGill's trying to get the kill, but he will be taken down by Raf eventually. Getting another clean round in favor of Blaze Esports, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into round number 6. Gonna be looking really good for both the teams here. Iron will be up with the op. 3 M4s, 1 AOG coming up from eSamurai lead, while all the 5 players of Esports will be up with 5 AKs. Push comes up towards Fountain, and Iron will be there to get the first pick on Super Kid into this round. Towards Long, Marcel going right through. WC will be ignoring Iron for now. Iron will be here stuck. And Lightning will be here to gather any information of play coming from WC. Towards Long will not be spotting anyone till now though. Blaze Esports already having control of A side. They're still waiting and waiting. But Rossi will be going back to get the bomb for Blaze Esports. Fodder will be getting the first kill on the Kara. Marcel, he has to do something. Will be getting the first kill on Lightning. Amazing stuff by him. Will try to get the second, but whatever will be there to get the kill. Instead, making it a 2 versus 4. And Raf trying to carry the kill towards the kite. At Heaven will not be spotting 8 I'm single. Defaulter getting the kill on the Raft, making Rossi in a 1 versus 4 situation. Rossi trying to get the first kill, will be getting the second, trying to get it, missing the spray by a lot of. But McGills will be here to get the kill instead onto Rossi getting the first round in favor of eSamurai lead. And getting us to round number 7. Getting in round number 7, we have Kara with the up, 1 SG coming up from Raf. He still does want to hold on to the SG even after the update. I am down to just 13 points of health. We're really low. Hold on the tire will get the kill with the Raf, and Rossi here doubling it up on whatever anti-folder was taken down finally by McGills with the nade, making it a 3 versus 3, but I am very low on health. Marcel is making his way through the smoke while trying to spot anyone from eSamurai game side. Not just spotting anyone till now though, but Marcel having a clear advantage with the position he has. Will mauling off B shot, will be getting the sound towards one player towards B shot. Kara just looking at him. Super Kid will be here to smoke up bridge, and Kara getting the kill eventually on the Iron Super Kid. Getting the kill with the fast, and McGills will also be taken down by Super Kid. Getting another clean round in favor of Esports, ladies and gentlemen. We get it to round number 8. We have 4 Eagles 157 coming up from eSamurai lead. Sliding through the smoke, but Rossi will be getting the kill instead. Marzi getting the kill on McGills, making it a 3 versus 5. Stuck going pretty well for Esports. Now Defaulter trying to get any big towards the players coming from Monster, but not will be taken down by Super Kid instead. Iron and Lightning fast, the only players remaining from eSamurai side. Well, he's fighting 1 player towards Monster with the up. And Iron Lightning hitting 1 player towards the shot really close, and Kara will be getting the kill on the Iron, and Marcel finishing it off with the kill on the Lightning, getting another round in favor of Blaze Esports. Stuff looking really clean for them. Already up by 7 points in a map which is supposed to be decided. eSamurai lead. 2 AOGs, 2 M4s, 1 op coming up from this side. Kara still holding on to the op. And we're getting on to round number 9, ladies and gentlemen. multiple players towards team mid will be going towards playground here, taking control. We're trying to clear out as many angles as possible, and there are two players towards long from eSamurai. This side will be spotting one player. Iron will be there to get a kill instead, getting a double. Lightning will be there to get a kill on the Rossi, and Iron making a triple here on the kill with Kara. All remaining on Marzel, being in a 1 versus 4 situation. Will be spotting one player and will be getting the kill. But Iron will be there to get a swift 4K coming up from eSamurai Elite side. Amazing stuff. I am gathering a little bit of hope and dream for eSamurai Elite, getting one round finally in the favor of them, getting us into round number 10. 4 AKs, 1 AWP coming up from Blaze Esports. 4 rifles, 1 AWP from eSamurai Elite. And was really aggressive towards mid, will be from WC. Lightning down to just 16 points of health, will be falling back. Blaze Esports already having found and controlled. Marcel here will be trying to clear out more angles here, going towards WC. Will not be spotting anyone till now. Rossi in the meantime clearing out Connector. Marcel with the flash will be spotting one player, but Iron is there holding and will be getting the kill on Marcel. Big kills on the other hand will be getting the grab, but Rossi will be getting the trade. In the meantime, Lightning getting the kill on Rossi, and Kara missing his shot here. Will smoked off. 2 versus 4 coming up. Batting very low. Super Kid will be going really fast from long, but Defaulter will be there to take the Super Kid, and Lightning will be taking another shot on the Kara and getting another round for Team eSamurai Elite. Getting us into round number 11, ladies and gentlemen. 3 players will be going towards Fountain after the Molly battles. Whereas we have 3 players playing towards B. From eSamurai Elite side, Iron will be looking at anyone trying to go be shot from Blaze Esports. McDell's getting a lot of information here by pushing towards Long will be trying to get information more of it. And anytime he will be spotting one player. Iron missing the shot will be spotting one more player, will be jumping down from heaven towards B side. Will be getting the bomb planted down. And but if all depends on Iron now will be able to do something. But no, Rossi is here with the Tech 9 will be getting Iron very easily, getting another round for Team Blaze Esports. Two ups coming up from eSamurai Elite. I am going really aggressive to a party, along with Lightning Flash. Denkers in the first kill onto Kara. Will be missing the second one with flashed out. And the photo will be getting Rossi in the meantime. Meg is doubling it up once the kill is grabbed, but Super Kid will be here to get the kills done, but the follow getting the swift 2K. And clearing things up for eSamurai Elite, gathering another round in favor of them, getting us to round number 13, ladies and gentlemen. Blaze Esports up to a eco or rather a pistol armor by here. Three players playing PSP from his Lightning will be here to get few kills through the smoke onto the players towards connector. Will be getting the bomb down in front of him. Amazing stuff by him with the USP. Will be trying to get another kill, and he will be eventually getting the kill on the Marzel. Two more players left. He will be hearing players going towards T-base on the Esports side. Raph and Super Kick. Raph on the other hand will be getting Lightning. Amazing shot by him with 9. Will be holding his position while a Super Kid will be going really slow and clearing all the angles, checking WC and looking for any players in the positions. Not spotting anyone till now, they will be trying to catch the bomb. Super Kid clearing all the positions here, will be successfully able to get the bomb though. As eSamurai Elite likes to play it really safe. But they have to do more than that. They have to go to one of the sides and plant the bomb. Only 30 seconds on the clock. Super Kid and Rap, the only players remaining, will be going towards A side. Super Kid will not be spotting anyone here. Corner on that time will be getting a swift QK. He was long, he was not really peeking, waiting for the players of Blaze Esports. And getting the swift 2K and getting the round into their favor. We get into round number 14, ladies and gentlemen. A complete eagle coming up from Blaze Esports. And 2 of 3 rifles coming up from eSamurai Elite. A rush coming up from Blaze Esports side towards A long. Lightning on the other hand will be taking down Rossi. Marcel getting down to 50% of health will be eventually taken down by Iron. And the players of Blaze Esports will be going towards A side. Even one bomb plant will be enough for Blaze Esports, but no, that won't be possible because all players will be taken down by eSamurai Elite. And we get under round number 15. The last round of the first half. Players of Blaze Esports getting control of Founded here. Rossi will be still holding on to connector. Will be clearing things up here. Mars is going towards WC. Will not be spotting anyone though. Karma on the other hand will be able to spot Lightning coming from A long. And Mars is getting another one on the Iron, making things easier for Blaze Esports. Becky is still holding towards B long, will not be spotting anyone here. Defaulter will be taken down by Marcel as well. Whatever. The Rotator will be taken down by Super Kid. All remaining on to McGill, who will be also taken down by Raph. Getting towards round number 16, the second half, the first round, the pistol round. Up map number 2, the overpass of the finals between Blaze Esports and eSamurai Elite, ladies and gentlemen. We're here live with eSamurai Games presents DojoMasters SE01 Summer Split, sponsored by AORUS GIGABYTE. Pistol round starts up. Blaze Esports with one flashbang, one defuse kit, While eSamurai Elite will be going straight towards B side here. Will be smoking off. Molly coming up. Here's Barrel. Letting it in the first kill onto Kara. Will be trying to get more here. Kara. Marcel will be taking down Lighting instead. Iron will be trying to take the kill. Onto the guy at B shot, but will not be spotting him. And now, whatever in the meantime, will be taking out Rossi. Making it a 4 versus 3 here. A boost coming up from Lazy's for side Raph, successfully getting the kill on the defaulter, making a 3 versus 2 retake coming up from Lazy's force. Marcel will be clearing out angles. Raph, another shot, amazing shot on the makers, will be trying to spot one player, and Iron will be just down to 2 points of health and a 1 versus 2. How did this happen from eSamurai lead? Whatever, getting the first kill onto Raph, still making it possible. Lazy's force, Marcel being the better player here, will be able to get the pick onto whatever, getting the round, first round of the second half into his favor, and we getting into round number 17, ladies and gentlemen. Getting into round number 17. Pistol bites coming out from eSamurai Elite. They will be stacking towards Monster while McGills will be taken down to 800 points of health. We have whatever who will be taking down Marzel, getting his shotty. XM1014. Whatever, trying to clear all the angles, slowly and slowly going towards A. Will be trying to spot anyone jump spotting from A side. Will be spotting one player, but will be not be able to get the shot onto him. Whatever, with the deagle will be moving forward here, getting first step of one player to his truck. Will be spotting one player to his back here. Trying to gather information, will be trying to spot one player to his truck, will be spotting him eventually. But no kills coming out from eSamurai Elite till now. They will be waiting for any peaks. And Iron will be punished here by Kara. Raph will be getting the kill on the default. In the meantime, Kara getting another kill onto Lightning. All remaining make kills. Who will also be taken down by Kara. Swift 3K coming out from Kara here from Lazy Sports, getting another round into their favor and getting us to round number 18. Getting us into round number 18. A buy coming up from Team eSamurai Elite. This is one of those rounds very crucial for eSamurai Elite. They need to do something to make the comeback happen. But will Blaze Esports allow them to do so? That's the main question here. Rossi going really aggressive towards B shot. Along with Supergate will be trying to get information towards Connector, will not be spotting anyone, while the players of eSamurai Elite will be getting control of A long here. Still no contact for both of the teams here. Will be flashing out. WC Lightning fast. Will be clearing it out. Will not be spotting anyone here. Whatever. Still looking for any push coming up from Connector. Iron will not be spotting anyone. Flash comes up to a shot by McGills. But the players of eSamurai Elite will be smoking and executing towards their side. But what do we see here? They will be taking it and going to Lightning getting the kill, which is really helpful for Team eSamurai Elite. Getting another one here. What a play by Lightning, trying to get the third, and he will eventually get it. A 3K coming up from Lightning. What is going on? Trying to get 4K, but no, he will be taken down by Rossi. But the bomb is being planted. At B side, a fake coming out from eSamurai Elite, and Marcel and Rossi Only place remaining. Boost coming up from Blaze Esports. Doesn't beat anyone, but will be getting down to 56 points of health. Will be taking Iron to 56 points of health as well. Rossi getting the kill on Defaulter in the meantime. And kills will be taking down Rossi and Marcel as well, getting a clean round in favor of eSamurai Elite. An amazing round coming there from Lightning, getting 3k all alone towards A side. Hopes and dreams still keeping alive by Lightning for Team eSamurai Elite. We get into round number 19, ladies and gentlemen. 2 M4s, 1 from us, 1 MP9, 1 up coming out from Blaze Esports, but and 4 AKs, 1 up coming out from eSamurai Elite. Marcel will be going really crazy here, trying to get the first kill, but Lightning will be getting it instead. But Lightning will be down to 10 points of health. Esports playing really aggressive to speed shot as they always do. Tara will be trying to spot anyone from long. Super Kid on the move in the meantime will be getting 1 kill, 2 kill, 3k coming up from Super Kid. He's a monster right now, getting 3k onto the round, making things really difficult from Team eSamurai Elite. Will be taken down by whatever in the meantime, but Rossi here will be getting the trade off to whatever, but Lightning with just 10 points of health, he is in a 1 versus 2 situation. Will be smoked off, will be trying to go through the smoke, will be trying to get a peek, and eventually he will get it. 1 versus 2, 1 versus 1 it is right now. He will be spotting one more player, but both of them will be fast with the splash bang. Akara, knowing how the Lightning is, will be getting the round in and getting the kill and the round in favor of Blaze Esports. Amazing stuff there by Super Kid, getting a crisp 3k out of the round, making things much more easier for Blaze Esports. And getting us into round number 20, ladies and gentlemen. 2 AKs, 3 pistols coming up from eSamurai Elite, a semi-buy coming up from their side. But Blaze Esports will be having the op. Marcel, we know how much he loves the shotgun, especially in the connector position with the XM. He's really deadly. And Marcel, as we just talked about him, will be able to get the first kill on whatever. But the other players of eSamurai Elite will be getting control of Fountain Playground, will be going slowly towards a shot. On the other hand, will be punishing fast, and Rossi will be taking down kills, making things difficult for eSamurai Elite. 2 versus 5 situation. I am getting the AK. Defaulter trying to gather information, clearing out connector as much as he can. Will not be spotting anyone till now, though Iron on the other hand will be clearing out WC. And anytime he will be spotting Marcel, who is up there with the shotgun ready. But Iron on the other hand will be getting the kill instead on the Marcel, but Tara will make things really difficult, making Iron the 1 versus 4. Will be getting the first kill on to Kara. But he has more to do here. We'll be getting information. 1 player 2 struck, 1 player exploring from dumpster. We'll be going towards bank. And we'll be trying to take the player down towards dumpster, and he will be able to get it. A 1 versus 2 from 1 versus 4 here. I'm trying to get another kill, but Trap will not make this happen. We'll be getting the kill on the Iron instead, and gathering another round in favor of Blaze Esports, ladies and gentlemen. Getting us to round number 21. Getting towards round number 21, we have a buy round coming out from eSamurai Elite. Was make kills. Get the first kill on the Super Kid. Defaulted the wall bang on to Rossi. Will be getting 2 kills right straight into a round. Meg is doubling it up onto the kill with Raph on Raph. Mars is getting the kill onto Lightning, but that's all he can do. Defaulter will be getting Marcel as well as Kara. Getting around in favor of eSamurai lead. Getting us to round number 22. Blaze Esports really down in the economy. And eSamurai lead with 5 AKs coming up. And what we see here, Blaze Esports will be forcing this round. With 2 Eagles, 1 CZ, 157, 1 SMG coming up from this side. Players of eSamurai lead will be going and taking control of playground here. And taking control of long eventually. Whatever will be holding for any push coming from Blaze Esports side will try to take down Kara and will be literally getting the peak onto him. Falter. Hearing footsteps here, will be trying to get the peak on the Raph, and yes, he will be getting the peak. Rossi will be getting an amazing shot on the whatever in the meantime, but there's much more they need to do in this round. Rossi trying to get a second, but will not be able to do so. Superkid Size will be getting the kill on the Lightning, but he will be taking down by McGills, and Marcel will be the only player alive. Getting another kill onto McGills, making it a 1 versus 2. He thinks they're going to go towards B, but Defaulter already too close towards Marcel. Will Marcel be expecting this? Defaulter playing really sneaky peeky here. Marcel will be getting the first kill, but Defaulter will be coming from backside. The patience should pay off, and yes, it will be paid off as Defaulter gets a kill on the Marcel, getting another round in favor of eSamurai lead. Getting us into round number 23, ladies and gentlemen. A pretty good force coming up from Blaze Esports, but not really able to get the round in their favor. Now they're up with just pistols for this round, setting up for the next. Three AKs, 1 Acton coming up from eSamurai lead side. I will be trying to spot anyone trying to go to a spot yet. He will be eventually getting the kill on the Kara. Lightning on the other hand will be getting the kill on the Rossi. And spotting another player will be scoping towards the area, will be spotting him and will be taking him down successfully. And it all depends on Marcel now with the Deagle onto this round. And will be eventually taken down by Defaulter here. Getting the round in favor of the eSamurai lead. Getting towards round number 24, buy round comes up from both the teams. eSamurai lead, as always, taking control of playground. The 2 players are in connector, will be hearing one kid going through the door, will not be making any sound. Defaulter spamming through the B shot area here, will not be finding any damage or kill. McGills will be waiting for any push coming up from their side. From Blaze Esports side, Kara on the other hand will be jump spotting towards long, will not be spotting anyone. Marcel will be going towards long, a little bit forward this time. Raph jump spotting towards B shot, while Rossi holding from the pillar position towards B long. And Superkid also on B side towards the barrel position. First kill comes up from Kara. Lightning first goes down. Mike is trying to get the trade, will be trying to get information, will be trying to clear out angles. Molly comes up from him, but they will be rotating back towards B side. Flash comes up. Iron looking towards B shot, will not be spotting anyone though they have B shot control now. Blaze Esports, Rossi will be holding on to the position, will be trying to get one down, will be getting one down, easily getting another one on the corner. Marcel getting the kill on the Iron Rossi, tripling it up with the kill on the McGills. A clean round coming up from Blaze Esports side. push towards B-side totally denied from Blaze Esports. eSamurai Elite with 5 AKs onto this round. Blaze Esports will be up with 3 rifles and 2 AWPs. A rush coming up from eSamurai Elite towards the short area. Mackie is already having control of that. Will be trying to spot anyone. Whatever will be getting control of connector in the meantime. Raf will be taking down Defaulter. 4 versus 5 now. Mackie is still holding onto his position. I am looking for any push coming up from Monster. Whatever going up the ladder towards the mid will be trying to spot anyone. A boost coming up from Team Samurai Elite will be trying to spot anyone playing towards Barrel, but will not be spotting anyone towards Barrel. Neither Heaven will be giving a lot of sound here though. And Super Kid on the other hand will be getting the kill onto Lightning Fast, who will be trying to peek towards B shot, and Super Kid will be still holding that position while Raph will be looking towards B long. A flash comes up from Super Kid. Raph will be peeking, but not be spotting anyone here. Execute comes up, but the smoke from Lazy Sports currently on the art of delay here. Raph getting a 3k here. Clean kills onto Iron and whatever. Kills all alone inside the map for this round, who will also be taken down by Marcel eventually. Lazy Sports getting towards the map point. Just 1 point away from them winning map number 2. Round number 26 comes up. Two AWPs, 3 AKs coming up from Blaze Esports. Some technical difficulties here coming up from one of the players of eSamurai Elite. Don't go anywhere. We will be back really soon. Stay tuned. for the delay. Some technical issues coming out from one of these of eSamurai Elite. We are going live right now towards round number 26. 2 SMGs, 1 Deagle coming up, 3 SMGs actually coming up from eSamurai Elite along with 1 AK-47. 3 players taking control of front and going towards WC. Will be clearing a lot of angles here. The defaulter with the AK will be trying to get anyone pushing from B shot. Getting control of connector here. Lightning looking at anyone trying to push from long. Will be falling back. And get control of B shot as soon as possible. eSamurai Elite. Defaulter still waiting for the smoke to go out. Trying to spot anyone. I guess waiting for the right moment to burst out to his A side. Maybe try to get 1 or 2 kills off guard. But what do we see here? Really shot and going towards A. eSamurai Elite. But Kara will be here to get the first kill onto Iron, making it really, really difficult. Mars is almost getting the kill, but no. Meg is almost getting the kill, but no. Marcel will be here to get the kill instead. Doubling it up, lighting fast. And Defaulter and whatever only players left. 2 versus 4 situation. Very, very difficult for them to get this into their favor. Defaulter the only man left right now, who will also be taken down. He will be 9 seconds on the clock any time now. And yes, this is his time. Super Kid will take down Defaulter as well. And plays Esports will be the winners for map number 2, which is the Overpass. We will be really, really back soon with map number 3, which is Dust 2. So, till then, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. getting into round number 4 on map 3. That's gonna be just due. Here, Blaze Esports getting 3 rounds back to back. We have a buy round coming up from eSamurai Elite. Rossi will be getting the first kill on lighting here. Whatever, through the mid doors. We'll be trying to get some information. Raf, on the other hand, will be getting the kill onto McGill's, Rossi, and Kara, and Supergate finishing it all off from Blaze Esports side. A clean round by Blaze Esports right there, getting us into round number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Gigabyte is coming off for eSamurai Elite, along with 1 scout. Kara will be tagged down 33 points of health with a scout though. Marcel, on the other hand, Iron with an amazing shot on the Kara through the double doors. Will be able to take down him, but Rossi is here to get a kill onto Lightning. Iron missing 2 shots on the Marcel. Marcel will be taking down Iron in the meantime, make his only player alive from eSamurai Elite. Will be spotting 2 players here trying to get a shot onto the player towards Catwalk, but will not be able to get that. Another clean round coming up from Blaze Esports side, getting us to round number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Two ops coming up from Blaze Esports, Superkid and Kara. Whereas Iron will be opting for eSamurai Elite. McGills will be taking position towards A long. Furthermore, getting the first kill on the Marcelio. Kara looking towards the smoke, will be flashing Raf out. And Raf, will he be able to get anything here? Nope. Defaulter, on the other hand, will be getting the kill on the Raf here. Making it a 3 versus 5 for Team Blaze Esports. eSamurai Elite slowly and slowly taking control of A-Long as well as mid. Looks like they're gonna swing mid any moment now. 3 players towards mid. Superkid will be getting the kill onto Iron in the meantime. Whatever. Towards upper tunnels. Will be trying to spot anyone rushing from there. CD passing smoke going out. Defaulter will be flashed here though. Will be trying to go towards the side. Will be spotting 1 player towards short, and Kara will be taking him down. Whatever. Going towards CD from B will be able to take down Superkid, and Lightning will be able to take down 1 player as well. Kara being the only player left now, but Kara making a 1 versus 2 to a 1 versus 1 now. But Lightning will be there to save things up for eSamurai Elite, getting the first round into map number 3 and getting us to round number 7, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout comes up from eSamurai Elite. Was still holding on to the double up for the rest of the players. Lazy was still doing really well. As well. And get us to map number 4. Getting to us round number 7, we get 5 players from eSamurai Elite with AK-47s. Gonna get yours A long, whatever. Will be going out of long, trying smally, but will be burning out, will be burning on the molly of Raf. Raf will be taken down, and Kara in the meantime will be getting the clean shot onto Lightning Fast. Making things really difficult for a Samurai lead. Martin, on the other hand, will be getting taken down by Megas, making it a 3 versus 4 for a Samurai lead. I am getting tied down 20 points of health. Folder swinging mid, trying to get the shot, and he will be getting a clean shot on the super game, making it a 3 versus 3 to a 2 versus 3 now for a Samurai lead. Rifle will be taking down big kills in the meantime. Two players up short will be trying to gather information. Defaulter will not be able to get the first kill, but eventually get it. Now a 1 versus 2 because Iron will also be taken down. Kara and Rossi, the only players remaining, holding for Defaulter to jump off maybe. Bombing their position. Defaulter getting the first kill on the Rossi through the box. Amazing stuff by him. He's expecting one more, but Kara, who will be holding this position, will not be spotting, but he will be going out now, and Defaulter will be here to get this 1 versus 2 in his favor. And get the round in favor of eSamurai Elite, ladies and gentlemen. And getting us to round number 8. Coming out from Blaze Esports, 4 and 1 UMP coming out from eSamurai Elite. We have Rossi, who will be taking down whatever the first kill into the round, coming out from Blaze Esports. Smokes coming up towards mid. We have 2 players towards LT. Lightning Fast trying to gather any information towards short, will not be spotting anyone here. I am looking towards mid doors, will be not be spotting anyone as well. McGill's looking towards the shot, will be flashed out. Lightning Fast will try to get the peak, and he will be getting the kill successfully on Mars, making it a 4 versus 4 here. McGill's still looking for any peak coming up from, any push coming up from UT. Kara, on the other hand, with an amazing shot under Iron, but will be taken down by Lightning. But Lightning burning into the molly, making things a 2 versus 3 situation for eSamurai Elite. Makers going towards UT, trying to gather information, or maybe get any player down from Blaze Esports if they do any mistake here. But nope. They will not be pushing towards UT, and Defaulter sneaky peeky towards elevator here, towards a side. Will not be spotting anyone till now, but will be spotting 1 kill on the Rossi, and it all depends on Rav, who will be getting the kill clean shot onto Defaulter, making things 1 versus 2. But we have Super Kid here, who will be holding very patiently, and will be able to take down Megkills, getting another round in favor of Blaze Esports and getting us round number 9, ladies and gentlemen. A first rush towards A shot comes up, but Super Kid will be able to get Lightning down, and Marcel will be able to get the second kill onto the round. And Rossi getting kills really easily here. Defaulter and Iron, the only players left, and will be taken down. And Defaulter, the only player left right now, will be taking down Rossi here. But a 1 versus 4, which is 8 points of health. He does have the bomb though. 2 players just in front of him. He will be tagging them down to around half points of health, but there's nothing more he can do. Marcel will be taking down Defaulter, getting us to round number 9, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching eSamurai Games presents DojoMasters Season 1 Summer Split. We're here with map number 3 of the finals, the grand finals of this tournament, between Blaze Esports and eSamurai Elite. Sponsored by AORUS and Gigabyte. We get towards round number 10. A buy round comes up for both the teams. 2 ops coming up from Blaze Esports, while Iron will be the only one opting from eSamurai Elite. Flashes come out of a long here. Whatever, trying to gather information, will be spotting one player towards Pet, and Kara on the other hand will be getting the kill instead, getting a double kill on the Lightning, going for the triple, will be going really aggressive here, forming the position as well. It looks really tough for eSamurai Elite. Iron here will be getting the kill on the Kara, but there's much more he needs to do here. 2 versus 4 will be trying to get the kill, but both the players will be missing, both the operators. It's Iron who needs to push here through the smoke or wait for the smoke to go away, get the bomb into the position, will be mollied off, but that will not touch Iron though. Default on the other hand, holding for any push coming off towards high mid, will not be spotting anyone. Iron again. Players of eSamurai Elite will be delayed by a lot of extent with this utilities usage by Blaze Esports. Defaulter and Iron looking for any peaks. Defaulter giving away his position will be going on top of the box. We're trying to clear out some positions here while Iron looks at the back. Not much time left, 30 seconds on the clock, will be flashing out. The net's gonna do a lot of damage to his Iron. And finally Super Kid getting the kill on the Defaulter, and Marcel finishing it all off onto Iron, getting another swift round in favor of Blaze Esports. Getting us into round number 11, eSamurai Elite. Money not looking in their favor, they will be up with Deagles and some other pistols along with some utilities and armor. And 2 ops and 3 rifles coming up from Blaze Esports. Nade comes up from whatever will not be damaging much, except for getting Rossi 72 points of health. In the meantime, Lightning Fast will be getting taken down by Super Kid. eSamurai Elite waiting for the perfect time to push through the B tunnels. Will whatever going first will be able to get the clean shot on the Rossi. What an amazing shot by him. Will be able to get Marcel down as well. A round going into their favor, but Super Kid is here, will get the first kill onto whatever, making things equal. 3 versus 3, trying to get another kill onto Iron, but no, he will be missing, and Iron will be here to punish him instead, getting it to a 2 versus 3 for Blaze Esports. Three players towards B side looking for any push coming out from Blaze Esports. Kara will be here looking towards double doors, will not be spotting anyone. And Raf is a player who needs to do something here if he wants to get this round in his favor. Advantage for eSamurai Elite right now, who will be spamming through the door, will be hearing one player move towards the side. The player will be delayed and make kills. What an amazing shot by him onto Raf. Kara, being the only player alive from Blaze Esports, Iron will be there to get him as well, getting the round into favor of eSamurai Elite. A pistol armor going into favor for eSamurai Elite, playing really well and getting us round number 12, ladies and gentlemen. Blaze Esports will be up with 4 rifles, not 4, 3 rifles and 2 ops, while 4 rifles and 1 op coming up from eSamurai Elite side. 3 players going towards upper tunnels. And the boost coming up from Lightning. He will be spotting one player towards a shot and will not be picking any more, knowing he's a upper. With the flash, he will go out and spotting one player, but not much you can do. They're not going to do much damage here, not at all actually. Flash comes up, taking control of a shot. Lightning will be here looking towards the out of the doors. We're checking all the angles really slowly. We'll be going through this focus, sneaky speaky. We'll not be finding any information till now, but Rossi is here to get the first kill onto Iron, but Lightning will be here to get the trade off. And it all depends on Super Kid with the op. He has to hold this B side if he wants to deny them, and he will get 1-2 here onto Lightning and make kills, but whatever will be here to get the kill onto him. And Raph here getting the kill on the default after getting 1 kill. All remains on whatever for this round in a 1 versus 2 situation with the bomb, with 1 flash, with 1 molly. Will be getting the first kill on the Raph, the aggression really paying off for whatever. But he will be hearing the player coming towards LT. And whatever will be going towards a shot. Marcel, knowing there is no time left, he will be falling away. And that goes another round for Team Blaze Esports. No time left for whatever to plant the bomb and get the round in his favor maybe, but nope, time's up. And we get into round number 13 after the previous round getting in favor of Blaze Esports right there. eSamurai lead are the 4 rifles and 1 AWP coming up from Iron, whereas Blaze Esports will be here with 3 rifles, 1 shotty and 1 MP9. And looking towards double doors, will not be spotting anyone till now. My kills getting control of Catfolk right now. A shot right now. Will be looking at anyone coming towards LT, but no one will be. Mid to be smoke coming up. But Super Kid will be here to get the first kill onto Lightning. After Lightning gets Marcel down to 11 points of health, but Super Kid will eventually be taken down by whatever. Ross being the only one here at B side will be giving away his position, taking the first kill onto whatever though. Iron getting the kill onto Kara in the meantime. And what is this? Amazing kills coming up by Iron and Defaulter, but Defaulter will be taken down by Raph, making it a 1 versus 1 for Iron all alone against Raph to get this in the favor. Iron at 36 points of health. Looking at UT, whereas Raph will be still holding his position. He does have the kid, he does have time to play with. We'll be going really slow here. Iron looking towards double doors at the perfect time maybe. Nope, Raph will be going towards the window instead. Getting information here. He will not be spotting Iron. But Iron, having all the info he needs, will be able to take down Raph in this 1 versus 1. Getting another round in favor of eSamurai Elite and getting us to round number 14, ladies and gentlemen. Really close round by eSamurai Elite, by Blaze Esports right there, but eSamurai Elite will be taking down this one, getting us into round number 14. Pistol armor buy coming up from Blaze Esports along with 2 scouts coming up. And we'll be looking towards A long, will not be finding anyone here. 3 players towards UT, and the nades will do a lot of damage. You're getting whatever down to 64 points of health. Defaulter. And then slowly going towards A long, whereas whatever in the meantime will be getting the first kill on the Rossi, Lightning getting the kill onto Marcel in the meantime. Super Kid with the scout towards B side, and Raph on the other hand will be getting a clean shot on the Meg kills. Amazing shot by him. But there's more they need to do. Blaze Esports. Defaulter will be getting the kill onto Raph, making things really difficult and leaving Super Kid all alone. Will be going through, and LT will not be spotting anyone here. But what we see here, we have Lightning just holding for the position. Does not need to go anywhere. He just holds the position and gets the kill onto Super Kid and getting the run in their favor. Blaze Esports, at the last round of the first half, economy not really in the favor, will be up with Degas and Pistols with armor. 1 scout coming up from Raph, along with some utilities. But eSamurai lead with 4 AKs, 1 AWP. And Raph will be taken down to 29 points of health by hand through double doors. And the rest of the players of eSamurai lead will take control of LT, will be going for the boost yet again towards A shot. Will not be spotting anyone. Super Kid on the other hand getting an amazing shot on the whatever defaulter in the kill of Marcel. In the meantime, Super Kid and to gather more information, more kills in his favor, will be going rushing towards LT. And will be trying to get the kill, will not be able to get it. McGills on the other hand will be getting Super Kid instead. A 3 versus 4 coming up from Blaze Esports. Raph will be there. Amazing shot by him on the McGills. A clean shot on him. But Lightning will be here to get Rossi down, making it a 2 versus 3. Still possible for Blaze Esports, but eSamurai lead having the upper hand here. Raph going as fast as possible to his side. Karo, an amazing shot on the Lightning fast with the Giga, but all he can do except that will be getting defaulted to 64 points of health, but defaulted will be getting the last kill of this round, getting the round in favor of eSamurai Elite and getting us to round number 16, the second half of this match. Map number 3 does too. You were watching eSamurai Games presents DojoMasters SE01 Summer Split, sponsored by AORUS and Gigabyte. We're live with the finals, the grand finals between Blaze Esports and eSamurai Elite. And map number 3, which is going to be leaders too. Both the previous maps won by Blaze Esports. A first rush towards B-side, it seems. They will be going towards B-side. Rossi is going anti-flash all the way, will be peeking towards Lightning. And Lightning, what is it doing here? Getting a sweep 3K on the 3 players of Blaze Esports. Making Blaze Esports in a 2 versus 4 situation here. Raph trying to get the kill on the defaulter, but nope. Kara, only one remaining from Blaze Esports, having his position revealed as well. Trying to get this round in his favor will not be possible at all. eSamurai Elite, amazing stuff there by Lightning fast. 3K onto the round, an amazing hold by him towards the B side, getting another round for Team eSamurai Elite. And getting us to round number 17 eventually, ladies and gentlemen. Getting to us round number 17. We have Blaze Esports who will be taking control of LT. Trying to peek towards mid, will not be spotting anyone till now, whereas Kara and Rossi will be going straight towards a shot. Defaulter from ramp position will be looking towards any peek towards a shot, but Super Kid on the other hand will be getting McGills and Raph getting the peek onto Iron. Rossi spotting one player, that is defaulter towards ramp, will be falling back and meeting his teammates, but Raph going from mid to B towards Lightning fast, but Lightning was what? A double kill coming up from him. He will be able to get the 2 kills, very necessary for this round. Able to get the 3rd and the 4th, getting the round in favor of eSamurai lead. 2 deagle shots coming up from Blaze Esports, making things a little bit easier, but they were not able to get the round in their favor though. Getting us to round number 18. Blaze Esports, they don't really have the money to get the rifles along with the utilities, but let's see what they do for this round. Whereas from eSamurai Elite, we get rifles coming up all the way. And the counter-terrorist timeout coming from eSamurai Elite. Blaze Esports having 5 rifles here with a little bit of utilities. Raph will be going straight out towards A-Long, will be getting the 4th kill, trying to get the 2nd. An amazing spray down coming from Raph, making things a lot easier for Blaze Esports. trying to gather information for the smokes will be coming up for them to pass through. The spray from Rav coming up will be making things really easy for them to get this round. All remaining round McGills will also be taken down by Super Kid. And eSamurai Elite. Gonna be again really bad for them. Blaze Esports getting another round into their favor. Round number 19 comes up. Scout comes up from Iron, while the other players will be forcing up with armor and pistols. Default is the only player having a rifle here. For Mars, he's gonna stick with Rossi, taking control of A long as always. Will not be spotting anyone till now. Raf, on the other hand, will be looking towards A shot, and Double Doors will be trying to spot anyone coming through that towards LT. But nope. eSamurai Elite will be playing really safe here, and what we see here, 3 players towards A side. The smoke's coming up, lightning. Anytime will be netting up. No flash for him to go out now. However, we are defaulted towards A side. And Blaze Esports, they're not going to fake it. They are going to go really fast towards A long, towards side. And anytime they will be facing all the players of eSamurai Elite. But what we see here, Kara getting the first kill on defaulter and a number of kills getting here and there. Whatever, the only player remaining here will also be taken down by Kara, getting another round in favor of Blaze Esports and getting us to round number 20. eSamurai Elite, they have to do a eco here. And things not looking great for them. Actually not even good. Two maps already won out by Blaze Esports. They need to win this one if they want to stay in the finals. Till now, Marcel will be flashed off and will be going towards A long. Will be getting position on blue box. And we have a rush coming up from Lightning Fast. He will be down to 13 points of health. Will be going back. Whatever on the other hand will be getting the first kill on the Marcel. Super Kid getting the kill onto Lightning Fast finally. And Blaze Esports will be going through mid doors, double doors, and going and getting the kill on the mid kills. And it's B side for Blaze Esports to enjoy, leaving Defaulter and whatever. The 2 versus 4. Defaulter having the gun, he will be saving. But whatever, trying to damage and get another gun, but will not be able to get it. But Defaulter will Blaze Esports be allowing him to save. That's the question here. Kara still holding towards A long. And Raf and Rossi, after the volley, they will be going towards Defaulter. Defaulter looking towards shot, will be towards ramp position, will be looking towards both the angles, but anytime soon, Rossi and Raf, Rossi getting deleted by Defaulter here. Defaulter getting another kill on the Raf, but Kara will not let him save the rifle for the next round. Getting Blaze Esports to another round. We get to round number 21, ladies and gentlemen. 4 rifles coming out from Blaze Esports along with 1 op. And we have 1 scout, 1 op coming out from eSamurai Elite while the other players are on M4s. Blaze Esports going really fast towards UT, will be holding for any push coming up. McGills and Lightning on the other hand, Lightning getting 2k here after taking down one of his teammates, but Raf will be making things much more easier for Blaze Esports, making it to a 2 versus 2 situation. But we have Iron will be going through the molly, getting the kill onto Kara, making it a 1 versus 2. All for Raf to play. We'll be getting the first kill and the second one. Another spray transfer coming out from Raf. We have seen him getting some great spray transfers towards Long in one of the earlier rounds, and another time we get to see him with his beastly plays, getting another round in favor of Blaze Esports and getting us to round number 22. eSamurai Elite with the armor and pistol buys. Stop looking really bad for them. For Deagles coming up from eSamurai Elite. But Blaze Esports still shining all the way and going and taking long control. 5 of them actually with the flash. They will be going out. Rossi tagging whatever down 24 points of health. Whatever on the meantime will be getting the kill on the Rav. And Rossi trying to get the kill on the Iron, but Iron will be getting the kill on the Rossi instead. Whatever still. Towards a side will be taken down by Marzil, making it 3 versus 3. And Superkid will be getting the kill on the defaulter, making it a 2 versus 3. McGills and Lightning Fast, the only players who might try for a run boost, not really. Yes, they will be going for a run boost here. But they will be failing, and Lightning will be taking down to 74 points of health. He will be going back or not. Still looking for anything they can do in this round, but looking very difficult. Lightning will be trying to go down to a city, but will be taken down by Marzil, and McGill's the only player left from eSamurai Elite. Trying to gather information, trying to gather at least one kill, or maybe save a weapon, but nope. He will be just tagging, and he will be chased down upon coming from back. And McGills will be able to get the kill on the Kara though, but will be taken down by the bomb. And gathering another round for Team Blaze Esports. And we're getting into round number 23, ladies and gentlemen. 2 ops coming up from eSamurai Elite side, McGills being the secondary operator here for Blaze Esports. With 4 AKs, 1 op. We get into round number 23, ladies and gentlemen. Kara looking towards double doors, will not be spotting anyone. Smokes up, 2 players crossing. McGills will attack down to 77 points of health. We play Esports going really fast, but McGills is here to get the first kill on Superkid. But they will be still going towards mid to B. Flash is coming up from Blaze Esports side because spotting 1 player, but it's gonna be really difficult for him to get and save towards B, and he will eventually getting down by McGills. Raph getting a clean 2K here, making whatever and Iron in a 2 versus 4 retake. And they're not going to do it. They're going to save the rounds for the last round, hoping they will get to his overtime, whatever getting the kill on the Raph. In the meantime, though, we're getting the AK, will be trying to get towards B side, making more damage. And Iron will be holding on to the up. Whatever will be spotted here. Marcel will be going towards CT, trying to catch him off guard. I am just leaving double dose just in the perfect timing. I am the only one player from eSamurai Elite able to save the off for the next round. And Blaze Esports get into round number 15, winning 15 rounds into the map number 3, getting to match point here. And we're getting into round number 24, ladies and gentlemen. eSamurai Elite. 4 rifles coming up from their side, and 1 up from Iron. Rossi with the P90 here, 3 AKs and 1 up. Iron will be going through the smoke along with Lightning Fast, but will be taken down by Kara, who will be looking towards mid. Rossi, on the other hand, will be taken down by McGills, but McGills will be taken down by Raph as well. Before taking down Kara, making it a 2 versus 3 situation. Retake coming up from eSamurai Elite. Lightning Fast getting the first kill, but will be taken down by Marzit, making Defaulter all alone in a 1 versus 2 situation. It's do or die for him right now. This round, 8 Blaze Esports wins. They win this tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Will be up with the flash. Will be getting 1 kill, trying to get the second, but no, Marzit will be here to get a kill instead on the Defaulter. Grabbing the round for Blaze Esports and grabbing another map. All the 3 maps they needed to win the finals. And ladies and gentlemen, Blaze Esports.
this.